From 2013 to 2019, the Swiss Research Institute of Organic Agriculture and their partners ISIPE, CALO, OACK and OCA conducted a comparative research on productivity, profitability and sustainability of organic and conventional farming systems. Since 2019, 2 follow-up projects, PMCA and Nutri-Decision, have been initiated in Murang'a County. The Nutri-Decision project has analyzed the dietary diversity and nutritional practices and decisions among organic and conventional women farmers in the county. Welcome. I have with me 2 guests who I will invite to introduce themselves.
Okay, my name is Lucy Muigai. I'm an organic farmer.
I'm Teresia Ngure, organic farmer.
Thank you so much, Teresia and Lucy, for joining us. I would want to know what kind of farming you do and why you do it. Why organic farming?
I do organic farming because when doing organic farming, you are doing away with a lot of diseases. You don't put a chemical in your body, so it is health-wise. Organic is good.
Okay, I do organic because it is very good for my health, and it helps me to deal away with the poison foods. So I'm comfortable with it and they help me a lot.
Okay, you have mentioned your health as one of the reasons why you practice organic farming.
Yes.
And I'd want to know what kind of food, what kind of nutritious food do you grow in your farm?
Okay, on my farm I grow vegetables such as sukuma, spinach, cabbages, carrots and many others. And I also grow herbs like parsley, rosemary, and there are also times I have celeries and mint. And those ones, and lemongrass, I take them early in the morning.
How do you prepare them? How do you prepare lemongrass, celery?
Okay, lemongrass, first of all I boil water, and then I cut it into pieces, and I put there inside, and then it boils for about 5 minutes to 10. And then from there, I use it as I sift in a cup, whereby I also add other things like moringa. There are times I add that, I add moringa and baobab, that one I buy from other marketers.
Yeah.
And moringa, baobab, and then I add a little honey.
So you drink a nutritious drink in the morning?
That one I take in the morning. Yeah, including now arrowroot.
Yeah.
Or even a sweet potato or yams. There are times I have cassavas. I still add there.
So you supplement what you grow, celery, with maybe baobab, which you get from other farmers, and you also incorporate arrowroot in your breakfast routine?
Yes, arrowroots, and those ones I grow from my shamba.
Okay.
Yes.
What I grow in my shamba, I do grow cabbages, this beetroot, broccolis and Chinese cabbage, even arrowroot, yam. Yeah.
So you have mentioned vegetables.
Yeah.
What about the animals that you keep? Do you keep any animals?
Yeah, I do keep cows and goat and sheep.
Yes. How do you supplement the diet with the animals that you keep and the crops that you grow? How do you ensure that it's a nutritious meal even for your family as you prepare it?
When taking the vegetable from my shamba, I know I'm getting what is, I'm sure it is organic. And also even I take the milk we are using in for my cattle and goat, I know they are organic because my goats, I rear them organically. Yeah, and also they are chicks.
Yeah.
chicken.
And are there any health concerns that you have been able to solve with these crops that you grow and with these sheep and goats that you keep?
Yeah.
Which ones are they?
Health-wise, about I'm affected with this. We call acidity. My acid is always high.
Okay.
And when I have the milk, the goat milk, I'm sure the acidity is always lower. Yeah.
So what about you, Lucy? How have the crops you grow and the animals that you keep helped to keep you nutritious and kept you eating nutritious food and healthy at the same time?
Before, when I was doing conventional, I was sick and I had a lot of problems with my legs. I had arthritis and so many problems that made me, and I could not even move. Even my eyes, they couldn't see. And I went to the hospital. They advised me about taking food, juices.
Yeah.
So what I did, I was introduced by an organic teacher. And I was trained by the group how to produce and how to use my own things, which are organic. So I started using them. And from that time, I started receiving my eyesight. So I was very happy.
Yeah.
And from there, I started even working in my shamba. Today, as we talk with you, I can work in my shamba throughout the day without getting tired or even feeling hungry. Because even when I get hungry, I also take things from my shamba.
What kind of things do you take?
For example, I take vegetables, and there are there are also vegetables. They are called shasha. I don't know what you call them. I peel, I take, so I don't need even to go for lunch sometimes.
So you also
I take cabbages. You peel the cabbage, and you eat the inner side, and then it will allow you to wait for lunch.
Yeah.
So since then, now I'm able to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no problems, which I had which bothered me so much.
And because you have talked about the food that you are also eating from your shamba, what kind of food do you also prepare for your family?
Okay. For my family,
do you ensure that it's safe and that it's nutritious as well?
For my family, what I feed them with is the food which I take from my shamba or from my farm. So I take vegetables, and in the morning we take those things, those lemon. I have also lemons themselves, and lemongrass, and so I add them and I boil them, as I had said for breakfast.
Yes.
So
they also take the same breakfast.
They take the same. We take the same.
Yeah.
During lunch, you can take those vegetables, and I also rear chickens, so I can put an egg in the morning if they want to be added.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I feed them the same. We take even meat, because I love white meat. We take meat from my chickens, and the other times we feed with cereals. Yeah, you call them cereals, eh? Yeah.
Cereals that you grow or cereals that
I grow.
Other organic ones?
We also dry peas, because peas we grow, and beans. Now those ones we mix with other food that we are cooking, and with vegetables. I know it is nutritious, and then I feed them milk I get from my goats. Yes.
What about you, Teresia? What about, how do you ensure that the food that your family eats is nutritious, and how do you supplement their diet?
I know they are nutritious
and safe. How do you also make sure that they're
in
safe?
the morning, when we are being taught about family or organic, we are told each and every family to have a kitchen garden. So that what you are eating, you know it is from your garden and you know how it is grown. Like now sometimes in the morning we do take porridge. The porridge is from my garden, and I do only this series of millet and what do you call it? This muere and sorghum. I do buy, but maize. The maize is from my shamba. So I am sure the maize I do grow is the one we do eat ugali.
Yeah.
I don't go to the shop to buy.
So that guarantees the safety and the nutritious bit.
I am the one who grow, and I'm sure it doesn't have any chemical. And that maize is the one I do take to, and we do take that ugali. Also, I forgot about carrots. I do even grow carrots. I do juice the carrots together with the vegetable inner side. Yeah. And I do take, and that acidity goes. Yeah.
So the juice has been able to help you get the acidity down.
Yeah.
And also the goat milk that you had talked about.
Also the goat milk. Yeah. And even when you're eating broccolis, I'm avoiding a lot of diseases like diabetes, because this even it is lowers diabetes. Those who with diabetes, it do lower the diabetes. Yeah. So the food in the garden is more healthier because I'm sure what we are eating.
Yes.
Yeah. When you are eating from your shamba, you know everything you are eating. And the time we were asking how do I don't know who say when we go to the market, how do you know the organic to buy? Yeah. And I'm telling my
friend
that I don't know. I don't buy. Yeah. Yeah. I trust myself. Yeah. And my shamba.
Thank you so much. You have shared a wealth of information with our audience, and I'd like to know what kind of advice you have to share with other farmers as a result of the work that you do.
The advice I have with the other farmers, I am advising them to leave conventional farming. They come to organic farming. Because when doing organic farming, you are doing away with a lot of diseases. Just like cancer, these chronic diseases like cancers. And like that bronchitis, I was affected the time I was doing conventional farming. Yeah. So I advise them to leave conventional farming. They come to organic because of their health. Yeah.
What about you, Lucy? What kind of advice would you give to other farmers?
Okay, the advice I would give to other farmers is that they should move to organic and leave alone the conventional way, so that they can get rid of the poisons which we are injecting ourselves with from the chemicals we are taking. Yeah. So if they join organic, they are sure they will be eating nutritious food. And by the way, organic food is very sweet. Yeah, very enjoyable. It is sweet and very good, and it is long lasting, and it is sustainable. Yeah. You are able to sustain it even when after harvesting, when you take it at your store, it is sustainable. So I would advise them to get rid of other farmings and join organic farming, and to use them because they will you will get rid of those chemicals which are unnecessary, and then you will be able to be healthy, and you will be away from diseases. Yeah. So many diseases are coming because we are taking those kind of things, or those, I call them rubbish, but they are rubbish because they made me in bed for more than 3 years without getting out from bed. And the time I was getting out from bed, I could not walk. That's why I call them rubbish. But when I started using organic food, now I can even run. and I go everywhere. And even there are times I could not go down to weed down there in the water in the valley. But these days I go there and I even weed there and I do a lot of work. So if they want to get benefits as I have, it is good they shift from conventional to organic.
Yeah.
And they will, I'm sure they will get a lot of help. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time. I have appreciated your wisdom so much.
Thank you.
Asanteni.